Hey fairies, and welcome to another quick weave tutorial. I'm doing a leave out bob using one Yaki straight bundle from Curlsqueen. To get started, I'm sectioning the hair I went left out before I start doing my quick weave base, and I'm doing a middle part bob, so I section off hair on both sides of the part I went left out. Since I'm putting heat on my hair, I also made sure to use some heat protectant, and I've been loving this one because it doesn't weigh down my fine hair. I got it from Ulta, and all the products I use in today's video will be down below and in my Amazon storefront. With quick weaves, the biggest thing is protecting your natural hair underneath, so I'm making sure to moisturize my scalp really well. This leave-in conditioner is from Sephora. I love that it has rosemary and biotin in it because not only will my hair be moisturized, but it's going to be growing underneath my quick weave as well. I also put this grow spray I got from Ulta to wet my hair some more, then brushed it back and braided it up and out the way. I crave love and attention. To seal in that leave-in, I like using this molding gel from Salon Pro. This is the only gel I like to use for molding down my quick weaves. Also moisturizes my hair even more. I let my hair fully dry down for about 5 minutes before moving on to my HD wig caps for more protection. Red by Kiss has the best HD wig caps in the colors black and natural brown. I put the natural brown color on first, then cut that ear tab to make the wig cap lay down better. For my third protection for my quick weave, this quick dry liquid cap protects my hair under the bonding glue without any glue touching my real natural hair, and it also dries down really quick. I use it in a color clear because I feel like it gives me a better way of seeing where the product is actually going, and I like to use about 2 layers of the liquid cap around the hairline to make sure the HD wig cap is drying down really well to avoid any lifting when I cut the caps later. I do 1 layer on the natural brown cap, then another layer on the black cap, and also make sure to put the liquid cap all around the back of my hair on that black cap. The liquid cap is dry, so I cut off the excess cap that was left over. And make sure y'all being real careful without cutting your natural hair, because then I'll be so pointless for this quick weave bob to protect your hair when you're cutting it all off. Shout out to Curlsqueen for sponsoring this video because hands down, they sell the best textured bundles for people of color. I'm using 1 bundle of their Yaki Straight in 14 inches in the color Natural 1B. This bundle is full from root to end. Curlsqueen's bundles are unique to the market. Their bundles have 150 grams of hair per bundle versus the average 80 to 90 grams you usually see from other companies. Since I'm doing a bob, I'm only using 1 bundle of their Yaki Straight, and 150 grams is equal to about 1.5 bundles, which is the perfect density for a bob. I also love this bonding glue from Red by Kiss. It doesn't have that overpowering fishy smell. That has been the biggest plus lately when I do my quick weaves, and it also has a more controlled consistency. I like using a mirror to install the tracks too, so that I get a more precise placement of the tracks, and it avoids glue getting where it doesn't belong. This Bobbiana hair video is a follow along video for you to install install your hair as you're following what I'm doing. So keep installing each track and I will come back when it's time to do the invisible part for my thin fine hair girlies. When you get to the top of the Quickweave base, you want to leave out a small space close to the part. This will be our invisible part to make our part look more full and camouflage our fine hair density with the bundles when we straighten our hair later on. This is the last track I had left from the bundle, and this is the perfect amount because we are going to be splitting this track in half using a barber razor. I take 1/2 of the track and measure in that small space we left open, then cut the track into small pieces so that we can create our invisible part and have it look as natural as possible. To install the small pieces, spray your hairspray on the cap first, then put glue on each piece and individually apply each piece on top of the wig cap, going vertically up the parting. You want to put the pieces in front of each other, not laying them over top of each other, and you'll slowly start to see a makeshift part come to life and give that space a little bit more density. I also show how to close off the invisible part in the back, placing the pieces horizontally so that your hair can lay over top of the track, and the piece is so small that your fine hair can cover it. I did the other side off camera, and now it's time to cut the Bobbiana. The easiest way to do this by yourself at home is the ponytail bob method. I left out about 2 inches of hair in the front on each side, parting just a little bit behind my ears. This is important for when I want to put my hair behind my ear later on. The hair needs to line up evenly with the rest of the bob. I then put the remaining hair left out in a ponytail and pulled that ponytail down until I feel like it touched just the top of the back of my neck, and then taking some sharp cutting scissors, I took my time cutting the ponytail downward, and make sure to hold the hair as together as possible so you avoid any jagged edges. The ponytail cut was our guide on how to cut the bob, and it makes it so much easier. I did end up changing the scissors when I felt like the bluntness of the ends of the bob was blunty enough, and I started to use some shear scissors and a comb just to gather that hair together, and you can see the ends are not lined up. So I just took those shear scissors and just cut along until it was much more even with the rest of the hair. When the bob is to my liking, I'm using my EIP Heat flat iron on 450 degrees. This hair is so silky. It gives silk press to the T. I didn't use any product in the hair to avoid it being greasy and weighed down. I have really been loving the Yaki straight textures better with my quick weaves and my wigs lately because the texture blends better with my natural hair, especially when you straighten the hair on high heat. It feels like a silk press and looks just like my 3C4A hair texture. To straighten my natural hair, I'm switching flat irons to this slim petite 1/2 inch from Red by Kiss. It's a ceramic plate flat iron, and I think the ceramic plates are a lot better on my natural hair and my bundles because it produces a more even heat throughout the plates and it avoids frying your hair in random places. I just took really small sections of my hair and straightened starting at the roots, and I didn't need to put any more heat protectant since I used one in the beginning of the video. I did my baby hairs using some edge control off camera, and this is the final look. I love how this look came out. This is the most natural bob I've ever done on myself, and the Yaki straight bundle blends in so good with my hair and looks and feels so silky. Shout out to Curlsqueen for sponsoring today's video, and stay tuned for more uploads. Bye y'all.